coming at you in a very, very dreary day in Taipei. I don't know whether you hear the background noise over here, but it's just a cacophony of birds merged with the honking of cars in the streets. And I feel like that's such a good snapshot of what Taipei has been for me in the past few hours. When I was doing my research as to where I'm gonna go, I was mostly seeing like really hip districts, well developed, city centers. And I knew that there were nature in Taipei, but I didn't think it was to the extent as to how much I witnessed coming from the airport into Taipei City itself. It's so lush, and I really didn't expect it. It was so magical taking that airport line from Taoyuan to the Taipei main station, where the heart of Taipei City is. And I was just so shocked. I arrived at around 4 in the morning, I would say. So very much not jet lagged because I slept throughout my flight. The flight pretty much set me up for a normal, sleep schedule to be here in Taipei.
月光在下过雨的路上面，静静的也有更黑，消失在过站的车厢里面，月光它从没出现。
月光在斑驳的人群里面，渺小的我看不见。愿望在山的另一边，愿望它从没实现。月光它。
So I'm just currently walking through Dan Park. Finally, the rain has let up a little bit. Oh, what is that? I see something. Just be cool. Do you see him? He looks majestic. Please don't go. Okay, let me switch. Whoa. How'd you do that? Whoa! What are you doing that for? Crazy! Yeah. Okay, I'll leave you alone now. I just had the nicest interaction with a local here in Dan Park. I was trying to find a place to eat my food, so I was just so hungry. And I found a gazebo, but there was this person in there kind of waiting for the rain to stop as well. And I kind of motioned to ask if it was okay to share the gazebo. He kind of got it. I mean, there's a lot that you can say through miming and stuff. So I kind of sat down and ate, and he was just singing. His voice was so beautiful. And I was just sitting there, listening to him sing, watching the rain, watching the birds. There's so much wildlife in this public city park. I'm so like gobsmacked. And then when I finished eating my food, I told him like I mind, like your voice is so good. And he was like, no, 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 no. And then he asked me like, Philippine? Tagalog? And I'm like, yes, yes. It's just so funny. I guess there's just a lot of Filipinos who come here and vacation, and I knew that. I guess the locals are kind of used to seeing us around in this area, I guess. That was just like such a nice moment. I really enjoyed that.
光它从没出现，愿望它从没实现。
月光它从没出现，愿望它从没实现。醒来睁开眼，昨天不会重来一遍。难听的歌充满我房间，留一些时间给自己浪费。今天和你
One nap later.
没事的，我想我已经懒得多想了，只要睡前电影声播放着，梦就会延续滤镜的颜色。我没记错。这个地方我曾到过，那是来自那个纬度的风，要下点钟，让远有地方降落，包围着我，要我真化成感受。有时候会平静。感到熟悉，然后又平静地重新忘记，远方传着没停的没人在意，我离别人混在哪里
Hello, I'm back in my hotel room now. Let me tell you, today has been such a long day. As I mentioned initially, I landed in Taipei literally at 5 in the morning, and it's now roughly, I think, 9 p.m., and I'm so exhausted. But really fun day. It was a good start. I went around and explored my neighborhood, went to some national galleries, and visited Ximending. Before I turned in for bed, I wanted to unbox the blind box that I got. It's this little baby over here. And it's the one that I've been wanting to get, actually. I'm really happy that I was able to grab one in Pop Mart. So let's see who she is. Okay, let's see. I'm not really hoping for any specific character. I love it, whoever it is. Oh, it's Buttercup. I kind of had a feeling that it was gonna be her. Either way, she's cute. She's gonna go on the bag and go adventuring with me, Dollar, and Rocky. She's gonna be an addition to the crew.
You are my oyster, if I got lost. You
For 200. I gave her a $200 tip. I doubled it because it's so good. I passed by her salon and I saw her giving like a short bob cut to another lady. I was like, yes, I want that. The back of my hair straight? I don't know. But I can't see it. So it's not my problem.
夜雾缓缓上升，变成美妙的音乐。跳舞的人群和一只不懂人类的猫，一杯或者更多的酒。一点或者更多的温柔，没醒来，这是在人间醉倒在今夜的夜色中，没醒来，猫和我一样，也醉倒在今夜的晚风中，没醒来，这是在梦里沉迷于你的微笑中，没醒来，猫和我一样，也醉倒在今夜里。
CD store close to my area, and they have so many like OG, like J-pop, Johnny's stuff. Like, look at this. I remember this album being my entire world when I was in like high school, university, like when I first moved to Canada. This is like the album that got me through. What I noticed is that they didn't have a lot of cartoon stuff. Like, maybe like the newer ones, you know, a couple of like semi-older ones, but none of the Jin era stuff. Like those were the best. Like can get my hands on like their debut album or one where they had Real Face in it, I would definitely buy it because that was OG. Like nobody did it like Tattooing before. I just really miss those songs that I can't find them anywhere except for like recording of a recording in YouTube. Like I have Queen of Pirates and I'm so grateful that I bought the physical copies of both the album and the concert because it's so impossible to find nowadays.
1 day later.
I need to tell you this because I got it. I got Pacific after that whole long spiel about whether I should or maybe I shouldn't. But aside from this, which I was like, damn, this is a hefty price, but physical media, especially those that is emotionally connected to you, is important, especially ones that aren't readily available. I found something that I think I manifested maybe. Real Face. I was just talking about this yesterday and I swear to God I didn't find this. I scoured that entire J-pop / Johnny's Entertainment shelf and all I saw was like the recent ones, like where there are only like maybe like 5 members at the most. So I was kind of like not really expecting to see this. And I talked so intensely about wanting to own this. These 2 groups bookmarked the start of my life in Canada. Like they're the ones who made me forget momentarily about the fact that I didn't have any friends. I was starting over. I had to redo university down to the very first course, despite finishing 2 years of it already in the Philippines, and leaving all of my friends behind. I can't believe that it's here in Taiwan that I actually finally own these 2 pieces of media. I'm so excited. When I get home, these 2 albums are getting popped into my car CD player.
这么世故的女生，会不会宁可自己有一点笨，不要把别人的缺陷当成是你的责任。答案，答案，答案，答案
Hello. It's been months since I left for Taiwan. I am back now. It has been maybe a good 5 months after that trip, and I just realized as I was editing this video that I didn't even give you guys a room tour. So I booked a room in Poshpacker Hotel, which is a very interesting hybrid between a hostel and a hotel. So the rooms are quite small, as you can see over here. It's probably just a little bit more than my arm span when I stretch my arms across. It has enough space for a twin bed, a little space off to the side for my luggage, a small fridge, and little side table. They also actually have a safe that I didn't even bother using, to be honest. They also have, just right behind me is a small window, which actually makes a ton of difference whenever you're booking something so small. Just having sunlight come through and the opportunity to crank the window open for a little bit of air. So that's pretty much the head of the bed. At the foot of the bed, there is a TV, a sizable one, but I've never really used it when I stayed there. It's a little bit complicated to get Netflix and YouTube casted on this TV. I didn't even try. And I didn't have time because I always was out. Off to the side over here on the wall, you can see that there is a double plug and a little hanger where I've hung my toiletries. Very, very useful to have everything in one toiletry bag. So my makeup goes there, my shower stuff goes there, jewelry, little things that I need to get ready. So it's all just kind of reachable. As you can see in this picture, it really does give you a scale of how kind of compact this hotel room is. So the bed obviously takes most of the space, and then you have a little bit of space for your shoes and for your luggage. I can only ever get this luggage open halfway, which is all I need really. I still have a little bit of space to kind of walk between my luggage and my bed. And despite it being small, it was actually quite comfortable. It's almost like an upgraded version of a hostel bed. You still have your privacy, you still have a space of your own, and you go to a shared bathroom. And their shared bathrooms are mostly kept quite clean. You obviously have to manage your expectations with so many people sharing maybe 6 stalls of toilets and like 5 stalls of showers. It could get quite messy. But that's, solo living, hostel situations. I think the key to solo traveling and living in hostels is just trying to keep organized. Try to have a designated space for stuff, even if it's small. It's actually when it matters the most. So all of my dirty clothes, it goes into that laundry bag over there, which has its own spot in the room. My dirty shoes are off to the side. It's not visible in this picture, but it's close to the door in a basket, contained. I keep my bed done and fluffed up all of the time. I find that making sure those 3 things are checked off every time I leave my hostel makes it a much more pleasant experience when I do come back and I'm not met with a tiny space that is super unorganized that will just add on to my tiredness when I come back. So there are ways to make a small space look big. And I feel like if you're solo traveling, this much space is actually quite a lot. Anyways, enjoy the rest of the video.
The most intense bus ride I've ever taken. The buses here run so fast. It's just like zooming. When I got off that bus, it hasn't even stopped fully. I had to get off super fast and it was already gone. I'm not built for Taiwanese buses, I fear. It puts our bus system to shame. Just now on my way to Jinda braised pork rice. I really have been thinking about Luofan since I saw it, so we're walking there right now. Just the thing with walking though in Taiwan is that it's very Asia core, wherein motorcycles and cars are parked and wedged into these small spaces where sidewalks are supposed to be, but it's just you kind of roll with it. It's definitely not anywhere close to the insanity of walking through Vietnamese streets and crossing, but it does put a little chill in your spine.
No one ever understands you truly. The third eye of yours makes you far from bridge in front of the TV all the time, frowning into TV shows. And I've so much to let you know. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh my God!
Please be free
It is what it is.
No, you don't have to worry.
That was the best meal I've had in Taiwan so far. And it's like 4-5 NTD. It's just so simple, and yet that simplicity is the reason why it works so well. It's just steaming rice with braised pork, like cut into bits, and just some pickled vegetables. And just the combination of all three together is just so perfect. Oh my god. Like I had to get one to go. I was so embarrassed to like go back in there and ask for another one to eat in the restaurant because I finished that bowl so fast. It's time for a little bit of a walk and a little bit of dessert. I really would like a milk tea. We'll see what we get up to, and I see a park over there, so I'll go and check that out.
God, is this real?
The sun has shown itself for the first time in the last, like 6 days I've been here. I've been planning to hike like the Elephant Mountain Trail for the past few days, but just did not have the right weather for it. I was actually gonna go and watch a movie at Taipei 101 tonight, but the moment that I stepped out of the hotel, I see the sun up, and I was like, nah, I have to do it now because who knows how the weathers are gonna change in the next few days. So let's see how it goes. I just want to get a bottle of water before we go anywhere. Let's see if I can find a 7-Eleven before I start my descent.
Please be free. Do whatever you need to do. Nothing to wait for anymore. No, you don't need to worry. Truly be free. Do whatever you need to do. Nothing to wait for anymore. No, you don't have to worry. No, you don't need to worry again. No, you don't need to worry again. No, you don't need to worry again.
That was intense. I really thought that I had it in the bag. I've been going to the gym consistently for the last 2 years. I'm definitely more cardio healthy and just like capable, but I think there's a couple of things that set me up for like a harder time on that trail. Number one, the fit was not right. Like everything is so heavy. It hurt my shoulders. The shoulders that I, had massaged last night. It's starting to like pinch again. And also, like, I did this hike like at the end of the day. I already did like a whole morning of like walking and exploring around New Taipei Park, and I didn't account for like the energy I needed in order to get through that whole hike. So I'd like to see how I would have fared if I did the hike like first thing in the morning when I had more energy. Yeah, I really thought I would have done a little bit better. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do after this. Like technically Taipei 101 is just a stop away, but I'm not hungry yet. And I also stink. Like I don't want to be at Taipei 101 stinking. We'll see what I end up getting to. watch Mickey 17, directed by Bong Joon-ho and starring Robert Pattinson. I really wanted to try like the Moo Crown Theater, but they don't, like the next Moo Crown viewing is like at 10 o'clock, which is like way too late for me. Maybe next time, or maybe we can do it when I'm in Thailand with Zia and Jai, but I'm excited to watch this movie. Let's go.
Space later.
We're here now in yet another great park, in yet another area of Taipei, and every day I am just amazed at how much the city integrates nature, that it makes it such a livable city. Like, the weather is so great now too. It's warm, the sun's out, but not too intense. There's still clouds in the sky, but just enough for the sunlight to filter through. As you can see, it's amazing over here. You get a great view of the skyline. There's water, like the breeze feels amazing. There's people like playing sports all around. Yeah, playing frisbee, playing basketball right over there, jogging, biking. I started this trip like so apprehensive, so nervous to be alone with my own thoughts, to be listening to nothing but like the inner workings of my mind. But it's actually one of the best trips I've ever had. It's just such a relief for me to realize that I can actually spend time alone. That I'm not just saying it, it's not just to convince myself, but that I can actually enjoy my own company and not be overtaken by the loneliness of being a singular person moving around the world. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy traveling with my friends. There's like a different energy that traveling with your people brings, and it's just a different type of trip. But I'm happy to report that these solo, like individual trips are also worth taking. Being independent and problem solving on your own, not relying on anybody else to figure out what you want to do and where you want to go. At the start of this trip, I did say that I was so scared of being lonely. It wasn't actually loneliness that I experienced in this trip. It was solitude, and solitude doesn't have to be sad. It could just be enjoying what you can offer to yourself and being satisfied with that. It all sounds so philosophical, but I'm just saying I'm really happy to be content and alone. That's not saying I don't miss my friends. I'm so excited to meet up with my friends in Bangkok, but I'll miss this trip too.